counsel, please?
Do you see the photograph?
Yeah, I'm going to press the article.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I don't remember the exhibit number, but it's a photograph of Cardi B from 2018.
Your Honor, it's exhibit 232.
Thank you.
Okay. For the record, exhibit 232. Do you see the photograph?
I do.
Are you aware that this photograph was taken on February 18th of 2024, which was 1 week before the incident? Are you aware of that?
Objection, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Do you know when this photograph was taken?
Objection, Your Honor.
Overruled.
No, but it probably was around the time of the incident, I would guess.
And may I have it back, sir? If you look at the fingernails, since you're a fingernail man, if you look at these fingernails in the photograph, and sorry, I wasn't trying to be rude, I'm just making a joke. If you don't mind. The fingernails that are in this picture, are these the same fingernails that Cardi B was wearing when she entered your office on the date of the incident?
I think so.
Are you sure?
I didn't memorize them, but I know that they weren't 3-inch long with a spear at the end.
But you're not sure if these are the same fingernails, correct?
I believe they are.
Was Cardi B's hair this way when she came to your office, the same way in this photograph here?
Objection, relevance.
Assistant.
Scope.
Was Cardi B dressed this way when she appeared in your office?
Objection, relevance.
Okay.
Scope.
When you came out into the hallway, did you hear Cardi B yelling profanities at Miss Ellis?
Yes.
What were some of the words, without going into detail? The F word? The B
F's
word?
and B's and all of it.
So both sides were yelling at each other?
It was an epic yelling match.
Okay. And when you heard this epic yelling match, it was so loud that you heard it while you were inside of your office? Is that correct?
There's an additional hallway in between the main hallway and the office I was sitting in. And all the way at the south side of the building. Yes. Took a lot of energy for me to hear it.
When you walked out of your office, you didn't know what areas of the body Miss Emani Ellis was claiming injuries to at the time, correct?
Objection.
I withdraw it.
Why not just ask him a fact check question?
Do you know what areas of the body Emani Ellis, what areas of her body were injured at the time of the incident?
Objection. Argumentative. Lacks foundation. Contrary to all the evidence in the case.
Assistant.
Did you have a reason to focus on any part of Emani Ellis's body when you came out?
No.
So, in your state of mind when you walked out, you heard lots of screaming, 3 different women doing something, and you were focused at the whole thing, weren't you?
Yes. That was before I asked her to leave multiple times.
Of course.
But face to face.
Right. But when you did come out, you saw 3 different women, and your receptionist in between Cardi B and Emani Ellis, correct?
Yes.
And when you were facing that, your focus was not only at Emani Ellis, it was at everybody, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And there was a lot of commotion and yelling and screaming and excitement at that very moment, right?
Correct.
And for how many seconds, when you first arrived, how much time passed before Emani Ellis went away?
It seemed like a long time. It probably was 45 seconds.
So in those 45 seconds, did you have a chance to examine Miss Emani Ellis?
I didn't examine her, I looked at her.
Okay. Did you specifically look at her face for some reason?
I was looking directly at her face for at least 20 seconds or so,
Okay.
repeating myself over and over and over.
Right. And when you were doing that, you weren't looking for a scar, were you? Or a cut or any kind of damage to her face?
Objection asked and answered.
Sarah?
Sustained.
Do you have any experience in plastic surgery?
Objection development.
Over.
You may answer no.
Define plastic surgery.
You're the doctor.
I do cosmetic procedures on the vagina, the vulva, and I also do microneedling with radiofrequency procedures, CO2 laser ablation of things. I don't do the face.
Understood. So, if there was any damage to Miss Emani Ellis's face, if there was any kind of injury to it, would you have known?
I would assume I would see blood or a big scrape or some physical damage.
And when you were out there and you were between the three of them, the three women, when you were there, and in those 45 seconds, did you see the cut to your receptionist's face at that time, not later?
No.
You didn't see it.
I never looked directly at her until we were back in the office.
But at that time, it was there, right? During the 45 seconds, it had already...
Well, sometimes little scratches like that might not show up for a little bit.
What's a little bit?
Well, if I just scratch my hand like this, I might see it out in the sun, 10 minutes later from just erythema.
Okay. So if Emani Ellis got a scratch, she could also develop it 10 minutes later. Fair? You just testified to that. Isn't that true?
Counsel to tell us what he testified to, but I would object, Your Honor. This characteristic testimony.
All right, why don't we ask what this witness knows about the incident?
When you spoke to defense counsel 3 times, which attorney was it? Was it Mr. Anderson or Mr. Lamb or Ms. Moore?
Over the phone, Ms. Moore.
Every time?
Probably, yes.
And for you to come down here and testify, you had to at least cancel half the day of your work, correct?
I canceled my whole afternoon on a day's notice.
Are you getting paid to be here?
No.
Why are you testifying if you're not being paid? Were you subpoenaed?
I was not.
So you came voluntarily.
I did.
And they believed that you would appear here today in court with no subpoena. That's how confident they were that you were here to help them, correct?
Sustained. Any other questions?
When Cardi B came into your office after the incident, what did she tell you?
I apologized. She was more calm than I thought she would be. She didn't complain about the incident or to me afterwards, which I was kind of surprised about as well. I would have been upset if I were the client. And then we proceeded to help her with what she came in for.
Could it be that she didn't apologize because she was the one that assaulted Miss Ellis?
Objection.
Sustained.
Did you
How
have...
about stopping with the could it be's and just ask him what happened, what you saw, what you heard, what you smelled?
Yes, Your Honor.